I don't believe you.
You just said you thought you were awake.
I know what you're talking about.
You said it.
Also, apparently it's been 4 in-game years.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been playing for a little bit. Hey, greetings and salutations.
Greetings and salutations, he says EQ of DTO.
I am working on getting my stuff out of the hardcore server. I figure I can do it at the same time that you do some basics. I turn the sound off. No one can hear. No one can see what's going on. Just you.
Uh-huh.
And I'm watching the chat. I'm literally not doing anything other than getting stuff out of the bank.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm for realsies. Anyway, so he's Remy, I'm Samus, and we're playing Monster Rancher 4 this morning. And yes, putting it on Front Street, I'm trying to take care of my hardcore server characters, getting this stuff out of the bank so I can start transferring them to the live server.
Tisk.
Oh, boo, boo. Oh yeah. So instantaneously used to being in a guild, I forgot. Alright, so where are we? How would we recap what's going on? We're like, our plant has taken over as our strongest character.
Yep. We've unlocked a third area. And they're all about the altering monsters, kind of, except not legally.
Well, there was
the rich dude that we met.
Right.
Our Not Holly punched him in the face. That was nice. And then I had to leave.
Right.
And then our other rival showed up and told us to do something, and I've completely forgotten what it was. Oh, I think we were supposed to visit the school again.
What I was trying to say was, story-wise, we want to, hang on, I'm getting there. Story-wise, we have to prevent them from augmenting their monsters with machinery. Emerald Cup. But nobody seems to think that's happening. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
So our story, the storyline is that we need to wreck people from doing bad things to monsters. Basically, right?
Yeah. It's the Zan storyline from Monster Rancher 3 all over again.
Yeah, very similar. So... Oh, the pixie gonna move off on you?
Well, it's force shield, so I don't have to try and counter it.
Oh, okay.
So now they have barrier, so I'm going to peck them now.
Aww, look at all them cuddles.
I crit them for 41 damage. And now eat your brain!
Oh, that's funny. That was a funny move. What one's that one?
Drain. That's a new one.
Of course.
The one that's gonna make AC like even better than he already is.
That's good. It's good that the guy has some moves.
He has perfect coverage now. The problem is a lot of his coverage moves cannot receive elemental boosts. That's okay. They're pretty strong with their own for intelligence moves. Into the plants, powerful moves are power moves, who would have thought?
Alright. That is a serious hit.
Oh, what do you do?
Final Guts with 0 hit points. Oh, no, we decided to make it 2 because we have all 2.
1%. There we go.
That is funny. Good morning, Charmed. Welcome to the stream. We'll get things rearranged for you so you can more easily watch the chat, hopefully in like 2 minutes.
Oh, it's whatever.
You say that. Say that. I read the judgment in your eyes.
Well, we're bullish now. And it doesn't matter!
Oh, nice.
God, our plant's actually, like, doing so well. And now eat your brain!
He's just having a good time.
Yeah.
I think I'll take that with me. So literally, I already got most of the stuff I think dealt with out of the hardcore server, but like all of this sentient XP has got to come with me.
Sentient XP.
It's so they have like magic, like a pseudo magic. Oh, 3 robots. They're still ugly, but so adorably ugly.
That was weird.
So they have a special kind of thing that you can put on your items over level 20 called sentience gems, which basically means that they talk and they do things.
That part makes sense.
But they have the ability to put gems in them, or filigrees is what they call them, that are like power boosts of different natures. So you have to feed them experience to get them to grow in enough power that you can put more stuff in them. And the way that they do that is they eat named items, like hard to come by items in DDO. So one of the gifts that I had gotten from somewhere was, or pre-purchase gifts, was 5,000 sentient XP every server.
Okay.
Well, because the hardcore server counts as a new server every time I've done it now, I've gotten a bonus 5,000 experience. So that one time that I bought that pack has now earned me 15,000 experience. Because you can put them on your characters from the hardcore server and transfer them.
Okay.
For free. So I have to make sure, because that's a real world game. But I think I've already cleaned up all the other stuff. So I only have to move over to... Is this ring good? It's good enough that I might use it. But everything else here is all just trash. And I'm not worried about moving over money, really. I think I've got all these collectibles.
Yeah, we've got like 2 different storylines going on right now. One with like the monster alterations, and then one with like my guy's Mochi PTSD.
Right. That's the other big storyline that just started. I forgot. PTSD Mochi.
Alright, you're resting to do things? Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. So Samus is ready to transfer. See if Damus has anything worth salvaging, but I don't think so.
Canned fuel.
Oh yeah.
I definitely enjoyed the canned fuel. You gotta give him some fullness.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still sleeping on the job. There he goes.
He takes time, my man.
Alright. Potato. We have 8 activities we could possibly do on this thing at a time. That's too many.
Say too many, I say potato.
It's true. Man, if we could just like pick a food to give them for the month and be done with it. I guess that doesn't really work since we have 5 dudes, but man, if we were able to do it with 3 dudes, we could do it with 5.
Alright, so this character is going to need a little bit more time. I guess we'll just transfer it. Is there anything in here that...
The Crocus Cup.
I think we're good.
Kids. Yeah, that is hard. It takes time to feed the kids. Why can't I just feed them once a month?
That's true. But I think that's Charm saying they have to feed their kids. Not just you have to feed your kids, but they have to feed their kids. Charmed is like, I don't know, maybe 7 hours ahead of us, I think. Something in that ballpark.
Oh, okay.
Ba-da-dum. How's my hair? I didn't even look. I didn't even check my hairs today.
Your hair is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Alright. I just want to transfer some characters, and then I'll be done with this. Alright, so I'm going to move this chat over here now for...
Woo! I can see your legs.
I want to transfer from the hardcore server. Well, I don't think the rest of these matter, but I just transfer them all to Solona. Yep. Alright, moving everyone off of the hardcore server to Solona to be gone through and deleted.
Nice.
I don't need them over there forever, I just need them
Right.
to get the stuff off of them that are useful to me.
And then they will die. A horrible, painful death.
No, they don't even notice. They'll just go to sleep and never wake up. Kind of like how I hope I die one day. Just go to sleep and never wake up.
I feel like...
Go ahead, sorry. I'm used to finishing my thought and muting. Hurry up.
No, nope. That's fine. If you blow your nose, man. It's
Thanks. I appreciate it.
fine. I feel like the DDO characters just have like a Final Destination-esque death. Where just like the Grim Reaper finds some really, really bad way to make them the most unlucky person for a split second. And then just everything goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't think that's a thing, but maybe.
For DDO, probably.
Alright, so I moved the chat box for you to help make it easier for you to see also.
And now I can see everything. That's great.
In case you were unaware.
Oh, you are tired. I ran out of silver coins, and I don't feel like giving them anything else.
Just give them the stuff. What do you care?
I don't know.
Just like give them the emeralds or rubies or whatever. You got like a bunch of them.
Fine, have a ruby. Alright, you're pretty hungry, I guess. Potato.
Potato! Do, 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 potato.
Alright, and Derek's doing pretty chill. Alright. You need some food too. Watermelon. Alright. To look at scheduling again.
Everybody is like class C or better now, right?
Yep.
Sweet. I didn't think we were working that way. Man, this is a long one to get up to A and S.
Well, we're about to unlock some more tournaments. so it shouldn't take much longer.
That's true. Alright, so the other thing I'm going to do, and you're going to be so prized, is Tobrel has written a how to play a paladin.
Okay. I'm with you so far.
And I'm going to
Okay.
read his write-up and see if we can learn what he believes is the correct way to play a paladin.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I'm going to follow his exact directions, but tonight is TR night,
Okay.
which means Samus will die and go back to level 1. And I need to... everyone voted for Paladin, so we're going to be doing a Paladin life. So I need to learn how to do Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
You can make magic equipment.
Yeah, then we're adding effects to our gadgets apparently, just like we do the elementals on the moves.
Huh.
If it's just like that, it would be
kinda
good.
cool.
This is gonna be great.
That was really kind of cool, I guess, of an idea. I don't know, I feel like they were really onto something like fleshing out this Monster Rancher world, and then the game just, like,
Tecmo
they
got
didn't
bought
make
out.
another one.
Tecmo got bought out.
Yeah, I guess. Do we know by who we can start tweeting?
I did, I thought, but
I
it's been
can
a
look.
while.
I can look real quick. I wonder if like an MMO style open world thing would be the way to go for Monster Rancher. Probably.
Well, we've met Quartz. Or Cortez. Without the Z.
Koei Tecmo? Does that sound right to you?
Tecmo, yeah. Let's see,
No.
this,
Did it become this?
did it become Koei Tecmo? Maybe. I don't remember seeing Koei Tecmo anywhere, though, in, like, video games.
Okay, so it was created in 2009 by the merger of Koei and Tecmo. Yeah, it looks like this is still what's going on.
I don't think I've seen them make games. They made Hyrule Warriors? No wonder I've never heard of them.
Oh, of course. Yeah, looks like they merged. They didn't necessarily get bought out. Romance of the Four Kingdoms. Okay, this is a game I've been looking at getting, actually. Tobrel loves it.
Mm.
Take on the trial of Zeus in a Warriors Otrai 4 Ultimate.
What is this big storyline? And everything sounds like it's so we can unlock Mochi of all monsters. It's weird.
Well, I mean, maybe we couldn't do Mochi before.
I really don't know. That seems like such a weird decision. Alright, so...
Maybe that's the reason why the disc never came up Mochi.
That's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, Hangar seems like a really weird choice considering it was one of the better monsters in Monster Hunter 3 and everything. But I mean, like, our guy's like, I don't know if I could raise emoji. It seems like a problem. And I'm like, but it's emoji. So that's a bit weird. So, for both those storylines, one of them is boosting our gadgets. The other one is like, go back to the jungle. And then use this Mochi doll to lure out some Mochis. Alright, we can now enter the Torblade competition.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had to wait a week before we could go back and become eligible to do that.
Well, it's been like 3 weeks now because we had 2 tournaments going on. Anyway, we found Swift. He sells special training gadgets.
Ooh, he's looking forward to doing business with you.
Did he just like replace my old guy?
Maybe.
Okay, so now we have large sandbags, medium sandbags, intelligent sandbags. And I don't know what H would stand for. What is? What? Okay.
Alright, looks like this company tweets every other day, roughly.
Okay.
I will go ahead and follow them for now.
Effect.
We'll see if they irritate me with the lack of Monster Rancher news.
Whatever. Alright, so sandbags. They have a lucky book, a magic book, and an intense book, and a healing book. Okay, so LMIH stand for lucky, magic, intense, and healing. And I can buy phonographs from it. Alright, so yep. So lucky, magic, intense, and healing. Okay.
So intense means it's just extra good?
Yeah, but it probably makes them tired. So it's like heavy training, I'm assuming. Oh, well, yeah, it says right there, actually.
Oh, perfect, you found it. I was going to say, like, do I need to find the walkthrough?
Yep, so actually phonograph is much harder on the body than any of these new fancy books are. Oh, speaking of phonograph, here's like some more phonographs. Oh, they don't seem to have any immediate boost compared to the original,
Which is this guy's name? Here, training gadgets. Level, what do you think? This is level 2 training gadgets?
Yeah.
Do we have gold medals?
Yeah. Well, no, we have gold coins, no gold medals. But I mean, level 2 training gadgets are sandbag, book, tub, and
Alright, so healing reduces stress, but your monster becomes lazy.
Okay.
Intense increases your focus, but your monster becomes hungry faster.
Okay.
Lucky, each drill will get you money.
Cool.
And then magic improves gains, but increases fatigue.
Alright, so I want the magic ones. Got it.
There you go. Long story short.
Left.
Probably.
Yo, but we need medals to make them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You need medals.
Oh. We can still make a magical life blade, though. Magic's the one that we care about? Or E? See,
I think so.
We can still make a magic life blade. Let's do it. Oh, while I'm here, I need to rearrange all this stuff, too. Alright.
I need to spread out the bags. So that's fine.
So put away. Yeah. And now... Wait, nope, I got this. Magical life blade. Woo!
So move the tub up, just up to right there, and then grab the other sandbag and turn it, because that's the put it over here. Your problem is the sandbag has been, yeah. Then you can put the tub there, maybe.
See,
no.
the problem is the targets, I think, because... Well,
I don't think so. I mean, if you think that's a problem, take the tub, move it back where it was. Grab the target, pull it down. Turn it the other way. Put the tub up there or the phonograph up there. Turn one of the punching bags and put it in the corner.
Well, now this way we're gonna trap.
Nope. Just put it down in the bottom corner.
Okay.
And then put the tub down where that was at. Or, yeah, and then put the phonograph down where the tub was. And put the other punching bag in the other corner. Now turn the phonograph up and down and put it, yeah, like there.
Oh.
And then you should be able to put the tub up in the top or there next to the other sandbag, and then you should be able to turn the thing long ways. There you go. And that should prevent everyone from getting stuck. You might want to move the phonograph.
Yeah, because now I can't get to the sandbag.
But this way you've moved everything sufficiently that you should be able to theoretically do stuff. It's the same problem. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you want to put both targets on this wall instead of on the top wall.
Right.
Like, you've already bought these things, right? Maybe you just put them away for now.
If I put them away, then I have to redo the scheduling completely.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
And
nice.
I
Can you just grab the thing and turn it sideways now? And then there. Oh, that looks good.
This is perfectly in the way.
What are you trying to...
I'm not sure yet. That. It looks awkward on here, but this way I can walk around whoever's life plating to get to everybody.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that's good.
If there's anything else, I would love to, but I don't think I can. Because I don't need any of these. Do I have a thing to appraise? I don't. Because I need tablets for that. So what was my paper again? Oh man, I don't remember. I don't know if I am, but I'm going home. Can I look at my items real quick? That'd be nice. No? You were doing some life blade, now it's gonna be magical. Magical life blade.
Hey! Doncha666. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Doncha. So this is our first playthrough of Monster Rancher 4 for any of you are curious. We haven't really fiddled with it a million, zillion, billion years like a lot of people. Literally, we are on our first go through of 4.5 years, so we're still learning some stuff like how to position our training equipment around to get a better mobility, stuff like that. Especially since some of our monsters are fat. And by fat, I mean just massive, like our Boca.
Yeah,
dog.
it's a little crazy to organize all the things. Alright. So actually, apparently we have like a 5-man tournament today, and I kind of want to do it. Because it sounds fun. So... I'm something to do a lot more organizing because I can. Wow. Everybody's sleeping today. My brain's struggling to wrap around everything.
It's alright. Take your time.
Let's see. You're good, I guess. Except we need to make this that so you can rest. You're doing alright.
This is a console game. We're using a complicated series of pulleys and levers to capture it to our computer. Go ahead and hold up your Xbox controller, or your Sony controller. There you go, look at that. Legitimate PlayStation. Everything is, it's all... Like I said, we're actually playing it on the TV over here. But... literally we bought a whole bunch of shenanigans to get it here. So... we have a converter from RGB connection into USB, or not USB, into HDMI. We have an HDMI capture converter that runs through so we can capture it. Some other shenanigans involved. We had one that was all one box. You want to reach around there on the back of the machine and hand it to me?
I really don't. What?
The old one. It's right behind the thing.
Oh. This.
Yeah. We had one that was all one box right here. And this one was actually really sweet. It did all 5 ports in and out and HDMI in and out. But this company, Roxy, we should know better because it's a Roxen. Not quite, but it's close. Roxen is the bad company in the Marvel Universe. Put that right there where it belongs. But that company gave us, when you bought it, it gave you X number of months of free trial on their software, basically. Well, I started using it. I think we played for like literally what, a month maybe, and we ran out of time. So then this guy doesn't look. Oh, he looked crazy happy, not just like regular happy.
A ranch's total power will determine the victor.
All right, he definitely looks psychotic.
The fight between the Team Fat Halfling and Team Shiro.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, they did some stuff with the software, so you had to buy the software that goes with it. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, buying a new piece of hardware would be around the same price, if not more, than just buying the software. And I've already got this one hooked up and running, so that's fine. So I went ahead and I was starting to explore their website, trying to find the software, and I bought a package of software. But that was not the right software, and they wouldn't refund me. So I got really mad, and I told them to piss off. I gave that software away to somebody else for Christmas that needed some similar software, because it did good work, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do. So then we just bought a brand new one that was actually great.
That's complete overkill, and I'm okay with it.
Was there another way to, like, is that... I feel like that was an adequate description.
From what I was listening to while thinking about like how this monster is annoying me from stabbing me multiple times, it sounded pretty good.
Ow. Oh, that was sweet.
I'm glad to see that our bulk is really starting to shine through right now.
Yeah, your defense and your big old pile of hit points. I still love that move too.
We've got a lot of really cool, powerful moves on him. Like, Derek's actually not that bad. Like, really. He's been outshined by Buttercup almost immediately upon birth, but he did really, really good.
No, he carried hard for a long time.
I feel like that's not true. He did crush Ranky, though. That did happen.
I don't know, I feel like he did a good job. Like, without him, we wouldn't be here.
You like the Robo Beetle?
That looks sweet.
I think it looks really stupid. You fool.
No, I think it looks sweet. Are you kidding? Like, it needs a little bit more in the face work, but like the hands and whatnot looked great. Now we're gonna argue about whether a monster looks good or not.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Well, let's be fair. As Nagas go, this one is probably the best looking Naga.
I would say it's the best if it wasn't green and pink. Like,
okay.
Specifically that color palette.
Okay, hang on. He is clearly a Saiyan.
Saiyan with green hair? Hold on here. Like, you make him yellow with, like, the brown armor, then he would look sweet.
Well, one of those... doesn't have to be a Saiyan, right? One of those, He's just wearing that space armor. And he's Egyptian. He's an Egyptian space armor wearing guy from Dragon Ball Z.
I I don't know why you got this whole Dragon Ball Z thing going on.
Because that's what that breastplate looks like.
It really doesn't.
Exactly the same.
I cannot get these counters off in time. And he's
It's
hurting.
just like draining the hell out of you. It's a good thing that you...
Hurting for a lot.
Good thing you haven't hurt him yet, because otherwise he would have healed.
I can't get away. I have no guts regeneration. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
We don't want to distract Remington right now, because he's got to get his counter off.
No, it didn't work. Well, eat it! Eat the hit! Eat the hit! Oh wow, that was great. You like crushed it. Nice.
Alright, so it comes down to...
If I can move forward! Got it. That did nothing!
It did a lot. It just didn't kill him.
I don't see your point.
You got 10 seconds. You got lots of time. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2... Nope.
It's fine, it's poison gas. We can handle poison gas. Guns down 28! Crap, crap, crap.
Oh!
Woo! Ah! Wait, wait! God!
You like firing off attacks at 0 time on the clock? You're a monster.
Oh man, never worried.
I thought you'd punted that one so hard. Thought you would just like, woo! Look at him carrying.
He's doing great.
Uh-oh. Here, robot, we're dead.
Nah, we just eat them. They're delicious. Local delicacy.
Hashtag never won.
Derek's been spending way too much time with his robot brothers.
Yes, that's true.
Now he's eating metal. He's missing way too many of these things, so ow.
I don't know how you get your counter up.
I don't know, it's just accuracy, or maybe there's a trait.
Just a straight.
Because I feel like AC hits his counters way more often. And he has the high counter feat, but the high counter description is just power, I'm pretty sure.
We have to do the search inside this. Search this guide for counter.
Even the people who didn't do anything became more famous. It was all Derek. Buttercup's getting pretty gold. Alright. That means AC will be getting pretty old soon. Alright, calendar. Alright, Sanders has actually got a term that he no longer needs the B in. So we're gonna make it Tesla. And Tesla. And then Butter. Okay. And AC is gonna attempt to move on to rank A apparently. Damn. Whew. There you go. Schedule. Tesla's got rest. Life blade rest. Okay. Sanders doing the double rest because he's not that tired. Trampoline.
If you're fat, you get 110% defense. So if you're fat, you get a bigger defensive score, but you lower your speed, obviously.
Alright. I didn't realize fat existed compared to chubby. Although it makes sense.
Time to start feeding Derek cake, I guess.
We can totally do that, actually. That makes way more sense than it should. Although Derek's in old stage, I don't know if we should be...
Eat all this cake now that you're a retiree. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about upping your counter rate.
That's alright. Pretty sure it's just like a D-accuracy attack. Well, Well, so far, Derek did a sandbag, and I was able to get everywhere. So I think we did it.
I think you're pretty much where you want to be.
Alright. Eat some screws. I want to see if this works. Do you enjoy the screw? Yeah, you do.
Uh-oh. Just screwed your plant.
Yeah, that's okay. He's a plant robot zombie thing. Alright, Derek. You're getting old, have a beef. You're a robot snake, have some fuel. I'm very happy with how this is turning out now. Alright, okay.
Alright. So here's the Dragon Ball Z armor. It didn't have the little skirt down here at the bottom covering the hips.
No.
But it looks just like that, but it was green.
Except it didn't have this midriff section either. It just had 2 pecs and then
below,
shoulder pads that didn't stick out.
It had below. It had big. Well, they didn't stick out, but they were on the shoulders.
He had shoulder pads and chest pads, and that's like, oh yeah, DBZ armor.
Oh,
there's nothing else that has chest or shoulder pads.
It looked exactly like.
Not to mention shoulder pads were different.
It looked exactly the same, practically identical. Clearly, heavily inspired by.
They look very different.
Basically the same. Can't believe you're not seeing it.
Alright, time for the Moonstone Cup. Tesla versus Roller.
I get him.
Tesla's working
His name's Roller, but it's a Nessie. That's funny.
Tesla's got a lot of different stats going on right now. I feel like he's not as powerful as the other monsters.
Doesn't matter. That's not his job.
Fair enough. Ow.
Tesla's job is not to go up ranks or do anything useful. His job is to cover all of our searching requirements when we go exploring.
Can you stop attacking so I have a chance to attack? God.
Yeah. You stop doing things so I can do things.
Freaking 1 might fight 99 guts. It's probably the biggest flex Tesla's ever had in his life. Granted, he's only been alive for a year, but he's flexing.
All wrecked. Golem Duck looks dumb as hell.
Kinda does.
I would really like to see an updated version of this. Oh, that's funny. So here's a guy who made basically bracelets, but instead of shooting out like webs or whatever, they're inspired by Spider-Man, I guess, but they shoot out hand sanitizer.
Glorious.
So you can like spray doorknobs and stuff with hand sanitizer. Or you can open your hand like this and spray hand sanitizer in it. Would that be good for like your job?
Probably, yeah. That'd be great.
That's funny.
This is so aggressive.
It's a Kickstarter called Pumpin' Pix.
Pumpix.
Here, I'll copy the article and put it into the stream chat. There you go.
I like the product, but the product itself was probably like made for this COVID stuff, and I feel like once the COVID stuff passes over, eventually, like this product's like all of its support's gonna just like plummet.
Well, it's apparently the guy wanted $5,000, and he's more than doubled that.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's a $29 $29 and more, you get that. You get one. Estimated delivery August of 2020. If you want one, we can give it a shot.
I'm tempted.
But it only comes with one. Fill up the gadget's inner chamber, and it's good for more than 100 pumps. That is hilarious. No, I'm gonna also share this on the Facebook.
Nom nom. Macy's chilling. Alright. We should probably prepare for an adventure sometime soon.
Time to go on an adventure!
Not time yet.
Time to go on an adventure!
I didn't arrest anybody except for AC, and AC's still kind of tired. But we can go in 2 weeks. So for this week, we're just gonna go to Toggle, talk to the shopkeeper.
Sorry. I just hit a ton of bricks.
So we're just talking to the person who says the same thing every time.
Carry the stream, Remy. Carry it.
I'm trying.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, because you're trying to unlock the tier 2 store stuff.
Whenever it's convenient. Might as well. Keep chilling. Alright. We got another tournament coming up. Then we're going to do some jungle exploring. I don't know whether or not we should do... Oh, we actually have 3 rests today. Oh, boy.
Sorry you're still fighting your housing association stuff, Charmed.
One of the rest actually. AC. Alright. Let's get lit enough. Still nothing. Great. Yeah, everyone's sleeping today. Aren't you tired? What are you doing? Why are you here?
Yeah, I'm sorry you're still battling with them. Yeah, I mean, another thing that I need to do soonish, although not this week because it's literally rained every day this week.
Woo!
So I need to go out to the country property and mow. I call it that because I don't know what else to call it. The country weight around my neck. The place that if somebody accidentally burned to the ground, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. Literally had a fantasy that burned that place to the ground and built a parking lot for the bus on it. But alas, that's outside of my current means. That's right, Mochi. Get out of here. No one loves you.
Oh, we're doing alright. We're about to invite Tilden for the championship.
Well, so it's just a weird situation where we were renting it when we moved out of this, or moved into this place. But our renter did some damage to the house. Then we got that fixed. And then we had another renter. That renter refused to was going to buy it. and he did a bunch of work, and then he just like up in the middle of the, like out of nowhere, just like moved out, didn't tell anybody, left a bunch of stuff. Like, he told us that he would be moving at a certain point, and then it just like, literally he just moved out without telling anybody anything. Like, we went over there to check on him, and there was like pork chops on the counter. I remember this because it was disgusting. He had made pork chops for dinner, and they were sitting out on the counter, and they just never got eaten. So it was all like nasty and furry and stuff. Like, is it legal? No, it's not legal, but like,
hasn't stopped people before.
Yeah, exactly. He like he moved to Texas somewhere, and I like no information on him or anything. And then we rented it one more time after that. That guy paid half of one rent payment once. Then the rest of the time he never paid any rent. I had to go through the eviction process to get him kicked out. Then after he was convicted and he owes me a judgment, then he broke back in to like steal his stuff that was technically mine at that point, but I didn't even want it. Didn't want his stuff. But he broke in, damaged the thing. We had called the police and they were on their way, and we tried to prevent him from escaping, and he like took the moving truck that he had and backed into my porch and tore it up. He also was mad, so he like cut all the copper pipes out of the basement. So like there's a bunch of damage that we just haven't had time to or the funds to adequately fix. So basically the plan is, when we finish the bus, my friend LJ would like to buy this house, hopefully for minimum repairs. Like, once we actually get everything out of the way, we'll see what else we have to fix. There's some maintenance stuff that needs to be done, like some external painting needs to be done, and the south-facing window needs rewrapped, or the jamb replaced, whatever. Probably end up just replacing the whole jamb. But some stuff like that, like, not big problems, but a little bit of stuff that needs to be fixed. And then we're gonna take basically the what is it called? There's a word for it. I can't think of it now. When you take your money out of what you've already invested. I don't know. Not collateral, but I don't know. We're going to take the profits, basically, from selling the house. Or the difference between paying it off and what we've already paid into it. There's a word for that. I cannot for the life of me think of what it is right now. But we're going to take that money and basically fix up that property. And hopefully be able to sell that property. Whew. And get out of there.
It'll all work out eventually.
Or you'll be renting the Niles house after it's been remodeled a little bit.
Doubtful, but maybe. Oh,
poor Pixie. I don't know what do you have against the Niles house all of a sudden.
The fact that I've seen it like in really bad shape.
Well, yeah, but once it's fixed up, it'll be fine.
Literally,
there's nothing there that can't be fixed.
It's probably true.
I mean, it's 100% true.
It's probably true.
The biggest problem with the Niles house is it It was an old school or an old farmhouse, and had like 3 additions glued onto it.
We have a yarn ball.
Oh, man, I'm still trying to figure out that word. It's gonna come to me, and I'm gonna be like so mad that I couldn't remember it at the time.
I don't know.
I'll probably just like shout it out of the middle of nowhere too.
I've done that before. That's fine.
Oh, speaking of Tesla and exploring,
I think he needs to be level 12 before he gets like all 4 searches.
Is that correct?
I think.
Yep, you're correct. You know, if I knew my kids and I were safe here in this block, I wouldn't be bothered so much seeing them right now. Well, I don't know where you're at, but I certainly hope you can keep your kids safe.
It's a bad
It is a rough thing for a parent to think your kids are unsafe. I hate to take things to like a semi-political place, but I'm going to. But like, for a while, they would have all those shootings and injuries and stuff at schools and stuff, and then I would get so mad knowing that my kid did not have the ability or was not be allowed to defend himself in such an emergency. So you would have to like hide behind desks or try to take cover or something like that, as opposed to being able to.
Yep, we were not supposed to fight. We were supposed to run and hide.
Right. And it would make me so mad that I was sending you to a place that wasn't protecting you adequately. Here in Central Kansas, I think we did a pretty good job. But in theory, that I was sending him to a place that they didn't have armed guards. They didn't have, you weren't allowed to be armed yourself. There was just no real protection. The only thing they could do is say, "Ooh, you found a sword." The only thing you could do is be like, no, you... I don't know. Nothing, really. They couldn't even kick kids out of school for making threats. And it really... Every time you'd see one of those things, it really bothered me. And a lot of that stuff was happening at colleges for a while. Or at least those were what was getting press. Which, you have to notice that none of that stuff has been traveling around in the U.S. media lately. There's lots of fights here. Last Saturday, car windows were smashed by some idiot. The car from his own girlfriend, but still. Oh no. I said it's hard to take take complaints and have them actually deal with things. You got Hurricane
for Tesla. It's not
news?
great.
Huh.
Then he has fleas.
Sounds cool.
I mean, it is. It seems like a solid.
Oh, I thought you said fleas. I'm like, what are you doing? Bathe your gel.
We got fleas. If you ever want to put some intelligence on Colonel Sanders, he's got solid enough moves for it. Like, I feel like he'd just be worse AC at that point, but that's okay. He'd be speedy AC. It does make it seem like Ripper's got a good amount of variations that he's allowed to have. Tesla, can you do things yet?
I don't know if he could swim yet or not.
No.
Yeah, it's... Again, I don't know where you're at. Somewhere in Europe, I presume, with the timetable you're ahead. But it is a real challenge to deal with things like keeping kids safe and stuff, and people not being asses. In the Netherlands. So you don't hear about that kind of stuff in the Netherlands.
Blauwmego Island.
I almost bought my stove from the Netherlands.
That's true.
Didn't. I found one here in the U.S. and it came today, and it's awesome. I'll try to take a picture now that it's here for everyone to be able to see it. Like where it'll go and stuff, but pretty pleased.
Forward.
Nice. Pretty pleased. All right. While you're exploring, no offense.
No, that's fine.
Tag me if there's something I need to comment on.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna watch the chat and I'm gonna read through Terrell's write-up here really quick.
No, that's fine. Say, like, we're mostly just in here to do the Mochi storyline, and AC's gonna carry through everything anyway. Oh, Tesla's gonna go through the cave. And fail.
Yeah, but at least it's something that somebody was able to look for.
Doesn't feel like the ghetto in the street with all the weapons and drugs.
Well, again, there's a chest of... Oh, is this already on the floor you explored? Nope. No. Yeah, it's... All you can do is teach your kids the, like, right kind of interactions and stuff. I mean, I don't know what kind of weapons you're actually allowed in Netherlands, because Netherlands probably don't have... like the ability to adequately protect yourself as a citizen, but just teach your kids whatever you can, like run away and stuff like that. Run away, take cover, whatever, you know. Again, I cannot imagine what it'd be like. It's one of those nightmares for a parent. I can understand.
Only when you have licenses.
Yeah, they're trying to do stuff like that here in the U.S. and it's very disappointing. I mean, don't get me wrong, fleeing is often the better strategy. The problem is a lot of predators, especially human predators, will take fleeing as what it is, a sign of weakness, and pursue, which then puts you in a chase situation, and which is bad. The thing that predators respect the most is standing up to them with strength, because you never hunt strong prey, right? I hate to turn this into like it's like a discussion of strength versus weakness or whatever, because you're probably strong in other ways or other areas, but predators don't see that kind of stuff when they're looking at a mark. You're just looking at a mark and the idea of, all right, can I take it? And you don't want prey that fights back. Which is why if you know somebody is armed and trained, then you typically avoid them. Or even if like a bully situation, like I would get bullied a lot growing up because I was a poor kid from the country. I didn't have new clothes, blah blah blah. But bullies only bully, like, one-on-one only bully me once. Because when a bully gets in your face, you stand your ground, you fight him, even if you lost. Then bullies didn't come back and fight you again. So, unless they were in a group. Excuse me.
You've been excused.
Excuse you.
That's...
Like, for example, nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
People know that I have the ability to fire or use a firearm and have been taught to do so. So a lot of the people today that I interact with know that that's a thing that could happen. So nobody, not that I do anything or mess around anywhere, but the people that I perceive to be dangerous know that I'm willing to take care of business if we have to. Got pursued for a couple of miles, and the worst thing, we had nothing to do with the stuff that was going on. We're living straight in the middle of where people are getting involved with everything.
Who were involved with everything?
Yeah, on the... And again, I don't know what it's like in the Netherlands compared to like here in the U.S., but sometimes you just have to go. Hey, Todd. Good morning. Doing okay. All things considered. Remington is just like one-shotting everything.
Yeah, AC's a little good. Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling, playing Monster Rancher. Listening to relatively serious conversations I don't know how to respond to.
And pass out. That's good. Yeah, somebody was in the bathroom at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to take care of business when somebody else was up checking around on things. Somebody ended up, because I didn't get to sleep till after 3, and you were still up pretty late.
2:30.
And somebody didn't want to get out of bed this morning.
My alarm did not go off. I don't know why, but it didn't.
Yeah, it is rough. But like I said, I don't know how it is in the Netherlands, but if it's a truly unsafe living situation and it's outside of your control to control it, you may just have to leave. You may have to figure out a way to get out.
Ooh, that was a long march that did absolutely
Swim
nothing.
is next level, by the way.
That's cool. Although I don't think that was a water search. I think that was more of a fly opportunity because there was no search marker.
Huh.
Run in. Okay.
Like here in the U.S., worst case scenario, you can leave. And that's one of the things that, at least here in the United States, that people don't understand. Yeah, we're staying safe. We don't have a problem. But, oh, this guy looks sweet.
Looks like a Zoom Rhino. Or Rhino Zoom.
Yeah. It kind of looked like a cross between a Triceratops and a...
Tesla's got high search and mastered launch.
Oh, right, it's high search. Is swim not until 12 then? Oh yeah, water's not until 12, my bad.
Now we have Launcher, which is life damage B, which is not bad. But fortunately it's mid-range, and we have Hammer, which is the same damage and better accuracy. Wow.
Get some sleep, my man.
They're wholesome.
No, we're not. It's not done yet. We're still working on the bus. Updates on the YouTube channel if you're interested in the bus, though. I'll also, I'm kicking around the idea of making an Instagram for the bus.
Woo!
The real problem is that the wife is the one who should run it because she's the one who actually is into Instagram, and I have no idea how to gram the instantly.
God.
This plant is like the nut. Excuse me. Yeah, there'll be a point in the future, hopefully, where things will. Oh, time for Derek to lead the way. Did you bring Derek?
No, I did not know.
Excellent.
We got AC, Tesla, and Colonel Sanders on my side right now.
Oh, that makes sense. No, it's noon here here in Kansas anyway. What in the whatever. No, the problem is that I said neither one of us slept until like it was 3:30 before I could sleep last night. So it's a little bit. No, he slept. He had plenty of sleep. Remington has never been one not to be able to sleep. He's just the last. I don't even know exactly how long. But his morning ritual for days that he works, which are the days that he doesn't stream with me, is lay on the couch and half sleep until he's got to eat and then go to work.
Yeah, pretty much. I hate doing, but at the same time, I'm too tired to carry in the morning. So that's what happens. That's basically what I did for school, too. It's just like, I'd wake up, I'm still tired, so I just half sleep.
But because he half sleeps all morning, he ends up staying awake until like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
So instead of resting when he should rest, he's awake.
It's fine.
Remy and Night Owl, I think it's more of just a situation of he's not prioritized getting those kind of rhythms in place.
Waking up is very hard. If I could wake up better, then like all of those problems would be gone. Although during college I did a lot of stuff at night and I was most productive during those hours.
Sure you can. All you can do is change, but it's a matter of deciding that you want to change and do it. No one will make anybody change. You have to decide to change. It's like that poster. Who wants change? And everyone raises their hand. Who wants to change? And nobody raises their hand.
I have to bring my youngest up. How lovely. Kids.
Just like shoot them in the face with a water gun. Go to bed.
That's
what I'm gonna do for you. Go to bed. Water gun in the face.
That's how you
You're like, I'm awake now. Water gun until you go back to sleep. We're gonna be here a while.
That sounds like a problem.
I know it's the loading screens need to be less bright today. Nothing really loaded.
Oh, better PlayStation, smaller screens, or quicker screens.
Better PlayStation. No, it's not anything wrong with the PlayStation.
It's
just
definitely
bright.
Oh yes, but if it lasts for less time, then it won't be as bright for as long.
What are personality types? I don't know if we've ever taken like a personality test.
I took a Myers-Briggs in like middle school or high school at some point. I don't know. I know my first number was an I. That's about it. My first number, the first letter.
All I know is every time I've taken anything even remotely close to that, it's been like leader, like my leadership score stuff is high.
The problem with personality quizzes is that you're the one who's taking them. And so it's you how you perceive yourself, not how you actually are to other people, which is the part that actually matters in personality.
I don't know about that.
I perceive myself as someone who's more intelligent and calculating. And literally everyone I ever interact with thinks of me as a giant goofball instead.
You are. You're a big goofball.
Exactly. But I don't picture myself
I've
as a
taken
goofball
this.
literally ever.
I've taken this before. Hang on.
This looks relatively special. Aha!
I feel like it's been like a zillion years ago, though. Like literally hundreds of years ago. ago.
Well, taking it 2. Again, I don't remember a lot of it.
No, we got it. I got it open here.
Nice. Grammar is hard. So sympathetic. Unfortunately, I very rarely get headaches, which is good. My headaches come from my own poor decisions.
I take all your headaches for you. That's where my headaches come from. They're your fault.
Oh, I started in the same year I was born, didn't I?
No.
I was a little after, because it happened while you're at the snow cone stand. I have hardly any memories because that was during my toddler years.
You were born a long time before we started the snow cone stand.
I don't remember. I know the snow cone stand because I was young. How long did you do the snow cone stand for then?
4 years, I think.
I see chest. Give me. Silver coin. Oh, jam.
Yeah, that's so far back that YouTube can't load. I'll have to check things out later.
Blam. Oh, you lived. You actually have a lot of HP compared to the other dudes, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I've done all this. Like I said, I do recognize the stuff now that I'm looking through it. I just don't remember where these. It was something I took for our Dawn years ago, and I don't remember. But I've done all that reading and stuff around it, so I'm redoing it here.
Trade a little bit of damage for a little bit of accuracy. That's almost worth it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine the way it is. My searches have not been very good today. And basically I'm 0 for 2. That's okay. No, wait. I'm 0 for 3. Because I had the high search earlier. Yeah, another document. Which I guess I need to take to the library at some point. I feel like I've collected old documents before and the library does not react to them whatsoever.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I think Remington doesn't communicate it well at all. If it wasn't for the fact that I could read his mind... That guy's a mohawk? No. Yes, kinda.
He's a kung fu eyeball. I've always been bad at articulating things. And I'm very awkward in a lot of situations.
Like, when you try to make a phone call?
Oh, I'm horrible at phone calls. I'd much rather go in person and talk to people in terms of how to figure stuff out.
No, it's just because I know his thought patterns. Same thing with the wife. The wife always gets mad. But I'm very good at, like, analyzing... maybe not. Maybe I am just good at it. But, like, I'm one of those people who... I'll pick up the subtleties and clues far in advance and be able to make predictions based off... I have that kind of analytical sub-mind, I guess. So, like, for example, Remington always says that I call things into existence. But it's really just me. Oh, I'm not an empath. But, because I don't have any feelings. But I'm really good at figuring out what's going on and what motivates people.
I'm about to be really confused. There we go. So that was my only idea. If that didn't work, I was about to be very upset. Oh, I know this guy. He was in Advance too.
He's nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy existed. He was also, I think, your rank A rival? Could be wrong. Whew! That was not a big counter opportunity. Okay.
That was cool.
I need to attack things, and AC's mad. Cold dead. Alright. I was worried there for a split second. I got attacked once and it was all over. Ciao. He's gone. Tired.
That's fine. Get out of here, buddy. I'm going through this test really quick and watching this scary guy like make faces at us that are kind of a little scary. He's got a butt chin also.
What?
See that? It's a butt chin.
Oh yeah, hit him. While we were fighting, all of the mochi inside have been freed. No! Why'd you use in the first place? They're commercial goods. Bimba is short of mochi, so they fetch a pretty penny. Okay. And I'm a gentleman. Monsters are popular.
Not really multitasking as much as I'm doing one thing for a little period of time and another thing for a little period of time. But I'm a good multitasker.
Multitasking's literally something that we're not good at as humans.
Neither is thinking something all the way through, but I'm good at that too.
You're supposed to focus on one thing at a time because it helps you do better at it because putting all your attention on it.
I do.
There's a word for that called focus.
Right, and I focus on something for 5 seconds and move on to the next thing. And I can do that. I can flip back and forth with all of my attention on the thing that I'm looking at very, very quickly.
That is very not good.
Which is why oftentimes my subconscious goes, "Hey, the word you're looking for is this," because I can't.
That's because your brain is on fire and it's partially melted. That has nothing to do with the fact that you multitask well. As your long-term memory attempting to work with fire. I haven't heard about the mochi problem lately. Oh, dang. Garrus. Cool. Alright, I've got a Mochi doll. Which is either going to help us unlock a Mochi, or we can just use to combine monsters, which is something that the guy said we could do, but he also said we had to have a strong bond with the Mochi first. And something tells me we're not allowed to train Mochis right now. Which, I mean, honestly, Mochi's a pretty boring monster anyway.
But at the same time, you got to think about the fact that, like, as a streamer, one of the things that I excel in, for example, is playing the game that I'm playing and holding down typically one, if not more, conversations, at least some of which are more than superficial. Like, so my entire job is to multitask. Like, if I do it well, which most of the viewers that come here and spend any period of time will tell me, I don't know, it feels like the majority of the viewers will tell me that it's coming to my stream and hanging out is one of the better streams because I have the ability to have such a conversation and play in a meaningful way at the same time. Not that sometimes I don't push it one way too far or the other, but being that person who can find that balance and multitask back and forth is really strong. My brain is melty anyway. I don't give a shit about it.
The game where you have the biggest forms of communication with your audience, because you get larger audiences than is during DDO. Again, you've also played for many years and know very well.
Yeah, but I
so
can
you
do
can
the
play
same.
that game with only half of mine focus.
But I can have the same levels of conversation playing like Factorio or something else. I don't get the largest audience for it. Just like right now, we're playing this game. You're doing 80% of the playing.
Mm-hmm. So, which is why I'm struggling with these conversations, because I have to think about a lot of things
But
to play the game. I'm also a bit more immersive when I play games and stuff too. Anyway, like I can't read and converse.
I don't know if I would
do
do 15 things. I mean, part of me I know is thinking about the bus, trying to figure out the countertop situation. I've been mulling that over for weeks now, trying to figure out the correct solution for the counter. But at the same time, like I'm just one of those people that I'm always processing numerous things at once. But even though if I put, like right now, I'm thinking about this conversation. Wow, that was rough.
We got countered and died.
But there'll be a time here again where I'll knock out like another 5 of these questions. Yeah, it's something that you have to do. Also, women tend to be better at multitasking than men. Because men tend to knock out like one thing at a time. Where women are better at, like, genetically trained at watching numerous children at once, typically. Where a man traditionally has gone out and dealt with one problem at a time, like, go get the food. Okay, well, how do I get the food? Blah, blah, blah. So, it is a little bit different. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't exceptions to the rules, my guy.
There aren't many exceptions. Unfortunately, when half the population is one thing, half the population is another, that's a lot of people. There's going to be many exceptions.
See, like, so this is a question where I feel like I walk the realm. I see myself more as a realist than a visionary. Why can't I be both?
You try to envision realism a lot of the time.
I vision what I believe I want the future to be from reality, not necessarily the fantasy place.
I would probably say you're much more of a visionary, though, than realism.
That's not true.
I say that for the bus, mostly. A large portion of people would envision a bus and be like, dude, that'd be cool, but they wouldn't necessarily be, alright, so what do I need to get the bus? And this is a very obtainable goal. Many people who dream of living on the road don't necessarily go out, buy a bus, renovate it, and live in it.
Yeah, because people don't want to actualize their fantasies.
Exactly. So I would call it more of a visionary approach rather than realism. Granted, you turn your visionary into reality, which is something that
because
helps.
I look at things, I look at what my goals are, and then I decide how I can.
I wouldn't say attaining your vision is a realism approach. I would say you're much more visionary because of that reason.
Answer question with the weightage. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's basically what's going on. Again, it's just a question where I'm like, I don't like the answer to this. I did put myself as the agree one notch for realist and visionary.
Alright, well,
we did it.
Besides getting countered and one-shotting ourselves,
We're famous.
we 4-1 to kill it. Right? When we lost our first match, I thought Buttercup was just destined to stay in rank C forever, despite being super good.
Did I miss my sky fisting?
Yeah.
Darn it.
You missed both of them, even.
No! Oh, I never empathize. I have such a hard time empathizing with people. Like
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Namochi.
I think that's our one girlfriend.
Oh, I'm trying. I didn't miss it.
Oh, never mind. I just told.
I physically couldn't see the sky fisting. See, this is another weird one. Like, right now... No, not my Kleenexes!
We've unlocked the ability to make a mochi.
Awesome. We don't need one. Don't want one.
Why? A monster. You're famous for being easy to breed and is not... And is like a mascot of the series and is bad. We just unlocked Pikachu. What?
It's a special thing.
What?
It's a special time in every boy's life when they unlock their Pikachu.
This Mochi in particular is like the oldest monster like in existence. He's like over 10 years old.
Oh, well. So like here's one. My personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Like, it depends. I try to have a plan to do a little bit of something every day. Right? And some days, because I live in reality, I know that that's not a possibility because of the way my head works. So when my head allows me, I tend to get a lot of stuff done. I know weightage, whatever. I went like back and forth, and now I'm settled at 0. I just don't know if it's the correct answer.
Spontaneous bursts of energies.
Yeah, like there's days where I'll be like, well, I've been wanting to get the yard mode for a while, but my head hasn't allowed me.
Do you want to?
And now all these factors like allow me to get stuff done, and it's like, all right, let's go get this stuff done.
Do you want your migraine to contribute to your personality?
It does though, because it's the chief thing in my life. Believe as much as you and your mother are like the most important people in the world and the most important things, it is not what drives me. You guys are what keeps me going, but not the thing that motivates me every single minute of every second, every single day.
It's fair.
It is the migraine and how bad that stupid thing hurts. How much pain I'm in is literally what drives me. It is my entire focus in life is to minimize that pain or distract me from that pain. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna call it agree 1. No. My emotions are bullshit.
You just shot out of the cannon, okay. And like broke our legs.
I argue with Tobrell about that. I don't know if I fantasize about it.
You argue with a lot of people about it.
That's my job. I'm good at arguing with people. That is what I was put on this planet for. To argue with people. I like this outfit.
Like a Joker Santa?
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Look, you're dead already. You need to stop. Look, you're already dead. You need to stop.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, this sounds correct to me. Now that I see it. Alright, so I am an architect dash T.
INTJ-T.
Alright, so I'm 75% introverted, which I believe is probably correct. I don't like having to put myself on Front Street, but that's the job that I do. So I made my decision to do this on Front Street.
Turbulent. Nice.
Energy is intuitive, which is correct. I tend to kind of follow the subconscious patterns to know what to do and how to do it. My nature is 75 or 76% thinking, which is probably correct. I spend a lot of time thinking things through and thinking things over. Tactics, 51% judging. That probably is correct. It's probably right there on the border, because I'm like, and then identity is 75 or 65% turbulent, which also makes sense. So like I said, this is all exactly correct, I think. So again, being around people is one of my primary issues, because I've always been a person that was fine being on myself. It's part of, I was raised alone, basically, out in the country. The only people around were my sisters, anywhere near the same age group. It's definitely a thing or a consequence of my upbringing. Like, I spent a lot of time reading and stuff like that on my own. So, like, I normally don't like people, but I'm also highly paranoid, so I don't like people. And obviously the migraine, I'm trying to figure out how to sum this up, but obviously the migraine increases with noise and stress, right? And being around people is stress. So I don't love being around people, but at the same time, the people that I have built those relationships with, I like being around, I like hanging out with, even though it may cause me pain. That stuff will outweigh. So, like, Friday Night Magics, I really miss right now, not having had them. But at the same time, instead I can just do a stream instead. Yeah, I'll glance at that stuff later. Like I said, I feel like I've read, now that I've looked at this stuff, I've read all this junk before.
Alright, well, our rival's got a Duron this time around. Let's see what we can do. Oh, wow, he looks weird.
No, I'm just one of those people. I'm not an empath in the sense that I read people's minds because I know what they're going to say and do, not because I empathize with them or whatever. I know what they're going to do based off of the stuff around. Yeah. Yeah, Skyfisting. Like, that is my major problem. No, but that's part of the reason why I think my score is so high. So that stuff all compounds together, which increases my score. But I'm not... So my friend Dustin, his batteries clearly get recharged with people. Right? Like, he's one of those. He'll... Like, last week, even, we were all in playing D&D. And then I think the very next day, he posted, like, a bonfire picture and how he was going to have a bonfire to do stuff. Like, he's recharged from that. And I'm, with all this coronavirus stuff, in the isolation, even though I'm working extra hard and trying to put out even more content than usual, and I'd like to get people back out doing stuff, but I feel more charged because I don't have to deal with shenanigans. Yeah. Just not a... I don't need to suck energy off of others to go. Oh yeah, shake that weight, baby, shake it.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of chilling. You need some food.
Introverts unite.
Watermelon.
You know what? I literally named this stream, by the way. Have a watermelon, or here is a watermelon.
Nice. I mean, that's pretty much what happens. Tesla gets a lot more watermelons than us. ASC has achieved A rank. The almighty plant.
About time. What a loser. Get up
man.
there.
Alright. Oh, that's a 5-on-5. Woo! Sounds fun.
See, these kind of builds that Tobrel does, and everyone does, they build for they lay things out at the end. And that's not what's important to me. Like, getting to the end is not the goal, is the journey along the way. Because for me, the end is just starting over again. I should be known as Architect Samus from now on. Nice.
That's about as much planning as I can do. No, that's not true. What are these two? No, these two are already there. Yeah. Oh, well. Nope. This one. Got it. Alright, that should be like a bunch ahead of everything. So, I'm tired of worrying about people. Go to business.
Tobrel doesn't take... Is it because he built this in such a way that he doesn't plan on having... having completionists? Surely he takes completionists at 3.
Oh, I see a hospital. Looks like we might be able to surgically extract some bad traits.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, see, like, all of these are built around... All these are built around the end. None of them are built around the journey. Hey man, useless labels are great. Don't think that useless labels are bad. Then somehow he put all his points in strength, but then the charisma stuff is like the hizzy. Otherwise, this is basically the same thing that I kind of thought. Took stunning blow at 24. That seems gross. I'm right on the cusp, probably. Said I'm hard to put in a box. Other than a-hole. That's the box that I belong. This kid looks mad.
Lambda.
Out of the way!
It's named after the Greek letter. Lambda.
Oh, now he looks really happy. Look at that. Kick him in his jimmies.
Guiliano.
I don't rather solo than being in a party. I just... It's difficult to, like... get people to play with on a consistent basis in my timetable.
Oh my god, what is happening? So many people. None of them matter.
Come on, they're full of things. Well, everything is about reality and where we want it to go. I think I feel more like the lodge.
I can buy things at the hospital. Like food. I want to go to the hospital and buy 10 watermelons. Oh, they sell carrots. Nice. I'll take 10 of your finest carrots.
Oh, good job, buddy. You found some carrots. I mean, my previous job before I was a streamer was literally to find and solve problems. So again, I think it's more of a
That's really expensive. Okay.
I relieve them of a little bit of fatigue, though.
Well, oil is like vital to Monster Hunter 2 training, but it was not that expensive.
I said I would have to play with the scale a little bit here. Some of those questions. Also, I'm fully a person that admits, depending on my mood, will greatly sling where I'm at in a particular scale. Like for example, if we take the political test, right? Conservative versus libertarian, and libertarian versus fascism. I'm one of those people that's like, I'm 6 to 8 points libertarian consistently, but I'm either at 0 on libertarian, like I'm straight down the middle, on the conservative libertarian conservative liberal scale, or I'm like ticks to the right into conservative. So like I know that depending on my mood and what's going on in the news world, I know that I will slide that way. But I never slide up or down. Like I want as much freedom as possible. So like I know that that's a thing for me. I probably would I could probably take this test tomorrow and be a slightly different like every time. I would not be very consistent on this scale probably. I'll probably I have a circle that as we knock it out over the course of a month, you would probably be able to say, okay, you typically fall in this category.
Level 34 intelligence.
The thing is that I would the weight scale on the decisions I would pick, they would move around. So like looking at this score, some of these things are pretty close on the edge, right? So like my energy here, for example, it says intuitive versus observant. That's 59. I could see that moving back and forth pretty easily. The nature category, I always devalue feelings. And like I said, obviously the tactics, judging versus prospecting, was obvious. I mean, it's 51, so it obviously bounces back and forth. So like, I could see some of this stuff changing depending on where I'm at, how my pain is on a given day, what else is going on. I said I'm definitely one of those people that wiggles around. And I recognize that. Is this me? Strength? Oh, I can't click on this one.
You need to go to the library, I remember now.
Alright, we'll let Remington judge.
For what?
Let's see, find the strength and weaknesses. Idealistic. Mediators, friends, and loved ones will come to admire and depend on them for their optimism.
You?
Yeah.
No.
Seek and value harmony. People with the mediator personality type have no interest in power over others and don't much care for domineering attitudes at all.
No.
Open-minded and flexible. A live and let live attitude comes naturally to mediators, and they dislike being constrained by rules. Mediators give the benefit of the doubt too, as long as their principles and ideas are not being challenged. They'll support others' rights to do what they think is right.
That sounds pretty close.
Yeah, that's very me. Very creative. Mediators combine their visionary nature with their open-mindedness to allow them to see things from unconventional perspectives.
I feel like you're...
That's a lot me.
You're pretty conventional, I feel like, with a lot of methods, but if it doesn't work out, you'll think of something unconventional.
It's what you linked me, my guy. That is the link. That is the link that's sent. Oh, okay. Gonna say, like, half of these don't make sense. Passionate, interjective. Yeah, no. Dedicated, hardworking.
When your head lets you, yeah.
I get shit done when I can. That's funny. My true type. Alright, my true type. Oh yeah, you feel like I'm the logistician person here. Strength and weaknesses, alright. People with the logistician personality type view the world as a big, complex machine and recognizes that with any machine, all parts are interrelated. Logisticians excel in analyzing these connections and seemingly unrelated factors tie in with each other in ways that bewilder most other personality types.
Sorry, I get reading things. What?
This first one up here.
People with the logician personality type view the world as a big, complex machine and recognize that that machine, all parts are interrelated. Yeah, it sounds like you. See, logicians excel in analyzing these connections, seeing how seemingly unrelated factors tie in with each other in ways that people... Yeah, that sounds like you. That's a good one. Alright, let's see. Imagine virtual. These connections are the product of unrelenting imagination. Ideas may seem counterintuitive at a glance. They may never see the light of day, but they always prove remarkable. Always prove remarkable innovations. I wouldn't go that far.
Always.
But
remarkable.
But I could think of a few times you bewildered a few people with your ideas. Let's see. AC's old. Great, who would have thought?
About time.
Buttercup's actually older than AC, apparently. Okay, enthusiastic. When a new idea piques their interest, they're enthusiastic. They are reserved personality type, but if another person shows interest, they're downright excited about discussing it. I mean...
That's true.
Yeah!
If I find somebody who's, like, down to talk about something, like, way out there, I'm down.
The problem is you're very rarely in the mood to do stuff like that.
Well...
Because, again, your head
not
stops you from
necessarily in person,
doing this.
but... Yeah, it's fine. I don't know, it's the thing that I like doing the most. Arguing with people. It's great. Yeah, this is probably very close. Alright, what says my weaknesses? Private and withdrawn. I mean... It is definitely something I've worked to overcome. I would imagine that it might be my nature, but I don't let it drive me. Insensitive. Oftentimes, logistician personalities get so caught up in their logic they forget any kind of emotional consideration. What are you laughing about?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I feel like we may have hit this one on the head. Absent-minded. When logisticians' interest is captured, their abstinence goes beyond social matters to include the rest of the physical world, becoming forgetful, missing even obvious, if unrelated to their current infatuation.
I don't know about that. I feel like you're pretty good at paying attention to other things. Like you said,
like
you made this whole multitasking argument earlier.
I know. My memory... I think my memory and my short-sightedness comes from the migraines and the brain damage that I feel that the migraine medications that I was taking for a while caused. Condescending attempts at connecting with others are often worse. People with the logistician personality type take pride in their knowledge and rationale and enjoy sharing their ideas. But in trying to explain how they get from A to B to Z, they can get frustrated, sometimes simplifying things to the point Why are you laughing?
Because this happens all the time. And Mom and I constantly make fun of you when you fail to explain your things because it's not working.
That's because you guys are dumb.
It's because you're bad at words.
Stop being so dumb. Load the rules and guidelines. I mean, I feel like we can just summer that one.
I mean... oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, this could be a sweet fight.
Alright,
And also, his stats, like, wreck ours.
oh, he's rank A. Derek's done one rank B tournament. Here we are. I'm in the vacuum now.
Get in my belly!
I really need you to get in my belly now.
He's made of rocks,
Really, please? No! That was
Oh
my
my-
chance!
Oh my goodness. He's just wrecking you.
It's fine. This is basically supposed to be AC carrying the tournament anyway. Ow, 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 ow. I'm mad. Derek is angry. Roar.
So angry.
Cyclone's 99% chance of hitting. Great. I don't like this. I'm very scared of whatever this guy's gonna do to me. And I can't hit anything! And there goes all my guts. Oh no. That's it. He's down.
I think there was a reckoning here, son. Lost. No
fine.
sky fisting this day.
It's fine. We got AC.
Derek did a great job last time.
Mm-hmm. Crushed it. But that was a rank B one. The difference between rank A and rank B is apparently very significant.
Probably. I don't feel like I don't commit to a decision. I feel like I'm willing to revise a decision, but I'll often make a decision and stick to it.
His name is Herb.
Herb! Get me some herb.
Herb is angry. Herb is preparing these.
So mad! I'd still like to get one of these fish tanks sometimes.
That'd be cool.
Well, like I said, I feel like I've had to make decisions to work on my... Like, I've acknowledged my weaknesses
Oh no.
repeatedly, and I feel like I've had to work on them.
This isn't a first to kill the other 5. It's the best 3 out of 5. Oh no. This is bad. AC is supposed to carry. Oh no.
I'm
No.
in the wrong order.
No. Oh no. No!
That was a one shot.
Well, we got countered, so yeah. That's Buttercup's Kryptonite right now has been countered. Now it's up to my 2 rank C monsters to beat these 2 rank A monsters.
Ah, that no problem.
AC was supposed to do this! AC was supposed to carry!
This is the most you've seen Remy laugh about me in a single stream. That's not true. I mean, maybe that you've seen, but Remington laughs about me all the time. Oh, this is fine. How can a golem hurt our jelly? He's already made of jelly. Like, I don't have any bones to break.
This is not good. And this doesn't rat out the timer, which is kind of what I need to happen right now.
I just keep doing the little attack.
I think we're dead.
Oh no, we're fine. Come on, just keep doing your little attacks.
Let's get started. Yeah, it's 2 little line attack. I'm going to this one. There we go.
Alright, well, just find your safer spot and
Nope,
counter
that's it.
today's.
It's over. Final Guts! Oh my god, we have it! We've cheated!
We did it. Look at you. I think I have an ear infection.
That sounds painful.
It's fine. This is what it is.
Oh my god. Nope.
Rip. Final Guts Part 2!
Woo!
Maybe I do call stuff into being. Maybe I'm a king. We're not out of it. We're not out of it yet, Remy.
Ugh. Just gotta land more mid-30s. I'm just gonna dodge. God damn it.
Final Guts Part 3. That
Nah.
was too late. After the fact.
Tesla tried really hard.
Good job.
Alright, Sanders. Go on, you got this.
Oh, Sanders gonna eat this guy.
This is the rival fight. This one's probably even stronger than the rest of them. We have more speed. We can dodge till... we can dodge.
This is the new Durhan.
It's whatever his special form is, yeah. Okay. Nice. No Nirvana. We're not supposed to be countering. That was stupid of me.
Oh, that was a good one.
It worked out because we hit. But if we missed, we would have been dead.
No!
We lived! I don't know how, but we lived. Yeah, see, he has 38% chance. 26. Look at that.
That was a good crit. And we're composed now. Alright.
That's it. I think it's game.
Get out of here.
No!
Final Guts Part 2.
God. Alright.
Your little boy's falling asleep soon. He's only 2 years old, almost 3. But still awake, and it's like 8 p.m. Some kids are like that. Remington was like that. He didn't go to sleep at a reasonable time for a long time. We all lost.
We only won 2 of the fights. Tesla tried really hard. And man, Buttercup just got unfortunate.
I mean, anything interesting to think about and conversate about is welcome. Especially after looking at how... I mean, again, I think Tobrel's build is probably correct, but uninspired.
Alright, now they're
It's
all-
definitely outlined for people at the end, not for the journey.
I've already got the schedule lined up.
Maybe the journey after level 20. That would make more sense. Yeah, that's fair. I think this is probably that. It's hard for this to talk about for racial lives when it doesn't guide you on the journey through there. No, thinking about things is not what causes me a headache. Not thinking about things, not being able to distract my mind on something is what causes a headache. It doesn't cause a headache. It makes me focus on the pain more than something else. So having more things to think about is better. You go to bed. Work that shake weight, baby. Work it, work it.
Everyone's tired now after training and losing.
Wonder if they were tired.
They weren't. The tournament just makes them tired.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll put them all to training after the tournament. But yeah, they basically all need to go to bed now after this week again.
Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. As always, we appreciate you.
Just don't remember things. Adam, shut up. Talk. Let's buy some food while I'm here. I need 10 more potatoes. I guess while I'm here, I'll buy 10 bananas. And I'll even buy 10 cookies. rest from... You can rest. You say you're okay. So,
Headaches don't spark joy. Of course they don't.
AC is running low on stat increases.
Okay, have fun. We'll be here. So what we do...
Alright. These rank A monsters significantly less strong.
Get in my belly!
Nope. We just got attacked by the Milky Way. Now we're addled. Up. You fool! Oh, okay. Look. Alright, they're dead. No. I'm really tempted about these armadillos.
I think they look awesome. That's not the armadillo though, that's just a...
The armadillo subtype. Can't. Move back! You're gonna get flopped on.
Ah!
That's what you get for not moving.
Crushed it.
And now you'll be earthquaked. I said, you will be earthquaked!
There you go, got him.
Oh, it's a dragon. Hello.
Raw, so scary.
That was kind of
It's a
sick.
dog dragon. Who cares?
I mean, we didn't eat the dog dragon. Didn't spit it out, and now he's injured. Look, but you can't dodge all of these. I don't care if you have Nirvana, you can't dodge all of them.
He's gonna try.
He's gonna try real hard. Whoa, hold on a minute. Paper Mario Origami King. No, the other one. I don't care what I want it. Yeah.
New Paper Mario.
Please. Please.
July 17th.
Oh, that looks disgusting. Come on.
Doesn't matter. You're gonna get it anyway. What do you care?
I am.
Okay.
Because I didn't know it existed!
You're gonna get it anyway.
I didn't know it was a thing!
You're just gonna get it, Remy.
look, I don't know what the release date is. I don't know if it's gonna remake 1,000 Year Door that everybody wanted. I don't know if it's a legitimate game. I don't know if the battle system's actually going to be a battle system or it's gonna be Color Splash. It's stupid.
Doesn't matter. You're just gonna get it anyway.
I don't know that. It could be Color Splash battle system.
You're
and
just gonna get it anyway. We both know that you're just gonna get it anyway.
I don't know that.
We both know that. It's just like whether or not your mall. See, this is the difference. I live in reality. I know you're just gonna get it. It's the same reason why I try not to watch previews for things. Because I'm just gonna go see it
But
anyway.
I don't know if it's gonna be the awful Color Splash battle system. That's why I didn't get Color Splash. Because it was stupid. If that freaking battle system is you pick cards at a random, it's your fault that I bought it.
I'm just telling you, you'll end up buying it regardless.
It's not necessarily true.
It's pretty much 100% true.
Look, I don't see a Color Splash in our Wii U game library. It's because it was awful.
Currently, give you time.
And Derek is back to maximum fame.
Yeah! He's famous. Alright, I'm gonna actually turn Discord on too real quick. I'm not gonna log in, I'm just gonna check it. Mostly so I can get a link to the new Chronicle, which will probably feature everybody that's not me. That's okay.
Oh, someone's incredibly tired. Oh, it's you. Never mind, it's fine.
Oh, no new Chronicle yet. Interesting. Welcome back.
Hold on a second. Somebody is in very bad shape. Come here.
He is hungry. He likes root vegetables.
But we need something to give him actual fullness. Root vegetables are not filling.
Just feed him more.
I can't. You can only feed them once a week. Oh, never mind. Carrot actually worked quite well.
I was gonna say it's full. How much more full do you need him to be?
I don't know. I'm about to give my robot a piece of candy so that he'll have more energy.
They're all robots, Remy.
Look, I can't feed probably Derek a bunch of motor oil and expect him to become healthy.
Oh, I bet you could.
I probably could. He would probably hate every second of it.
He'd probably poop it all out and go from fat to like scrawny, but
It would be interesting if we could do like a Monster Hunter 3 thing where if we literally just fed like a random monster motor oil, he would actually become a robot subbreed. Like I could kind of see Tesla eating like screws and motor oil. It's because he blends it up in the blender.
I still love how you call that a cup forever.
It was a cup. It is a cup. It's just a cup that has a blender in it.
Have a squid, buddy. How was your meal with the guys yesterday?
Well, Zach decided that he was going to be too picky to eat the things. He just left, so Riley and I just had some sushi. I showed him Knight's pen and paper. It was a pretty alright time.
He was too picky to eat sushi?
Zach could not decide if he was going to enjoy the ramen that they served at the place, so he decided not to go.
Oh my god. He's worse than your mom.
Alright. Well, we didn't win that tournament, so my plans have been ruined with AC. That's okay. We'll figure it out. My opponent has quit. AC is too powerful. A dragon has forfeited against us.
The top 5 games with the lowest replay. This is kind of interesting. Super Mario 3D World.
Okay, well I wasn't a huge fan of the game anyway.
Did you replay that? Oh, this guy's sweet looking. I'd play one of
The
those.
Durahan Beacon?
Yeah. Wouldn't you? That's awesome. Oh, that was a good crit too. Get wrecked. I think the reason why the plant is doing so well is because we focus so much. Like, he's min-max like crazy.
He's doing so well because we got the phonograph specifically.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We min-maxed him just so intensely.
I mean,
Assassin's Creed 3
He's doing everything that Buttercup's doing. The difference is AC's training allows him to get life while he does it, while Buttercup's does not. That's all it is. The phonograph gives us life, so we can actually take hits on unlike Buttercup.
Fallout 4.
Actually, I replay Fallout 4 a hell of a lot. It was great.
Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
That's kind of true.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
I'm still planning on playing Xenoblade Chronicles, so I don't know about that one. Nope, I had to win that 5v5 in order for AC to make it to the official this time around. That sucks. But on the bright side, if we have Buttercup do this tournament and rest like the next 3 weeks in a row and win all of them, Buttercup can become A rank. Alright, so what do we got? You're okay. You're okay. Yep, yep. Where is he? Where is he? You're okay.
Every once in a while, we gotta give a thumbs up to Ben, or otherwise he gets sad in his pants.
Nice. Alright. AC's got 4 rests in a row.
Here you go, Remy. This girl is not interested in games. She's dating forever. What do you think? Should I send her your information?
Probably not.
What? All we ought to do is pay for areyouinterested.com.
That's weird. How hungry is everybody? Have to check every week because ugh.
Getting hungry. That's how hungry I am.
Have some canned fuel. The important one, you're okay.
Getting ads for exercise equipment now. Because I looked at jump ropes online.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to get a jump rope. I just haven't decided. Do I get a big fancy one, or do I get just like a cheap jump rope? Which is not that much cheaper. Come on, get this dinosaur.
I did. 99% hit rate. The only thing that Buttercup even loses to are counters.
It's rough.
Well, I think counters may be partially affected damage-wise through our own damage. Which is why we use the S-rank damage attack with our massive power. We just kill ourselves. Also, I like how the hanger's name is Pergaxed. Yeah, I saw a similar picture of that yesterday, which is just a corn dog, but it was cut up into sushi. It had
I
little
saw that. That
thing.
was funny. But that is literally a hot dog with someone took and shoved corn kernels on it.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, that is disturbing.
Man, when did Buttercup become, like, super accurate? 99 on every attack.
Rob Lowe is in the West Wing.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Need to get out of Facebook. Get off Facebook and get back into the stream book. Get out of here. No one loves you. Alright, here we go. Fight!
Game over!
He just drilled his wee-wee.
Oh, yeah, that's what he gets for having a weird name.
Like wee-wee.
Oh, he has Purge A2C.
That sounds like a sweet name, actually.
For a robot? Sure, if you come up
In
with...
general, I'm changing your name. Change your name to Purge ACT.
If my name was gonna have friggin' like robot components, I'd just be like Zerblacktron or something.
Zerblacktron?
Zerblacktron.
Zerblacktron.
I forget what that was a reference to. Man, it's been so long.
This is the gel eyeball?
Yep.
That's not the worst.
That's because it doesn't look like an eyeball. It looks like a gel.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm on board. Just wonder what other, like, the gel, some of the other stuff's gotta look sweet, right? Like the gel dragon.
Well, it'll look similar to like how the blue special variant looks. It just, instead of it being blue, it'll have veins and like a purple heart. And you'll see facial features.
I don't know. I'm on the fence. Gel dragon might be sweet.
Gel dragon? Probably.
Gel golem.
Gel golem would be cool. But I feel like that's just gel. It's just gel, but it grew legs. Alright, so you're gonna sleep again. You're hopefully sleeping? Yeah. All the old people need to start sleeping more often. You, however, need to actually work. Because I honestly have no idea how you're going to do anything at this rate.
Yeah, because the B squad is not really ready to take over for Team A when...
Are you kidding? Colonel Sanders was C-rank monster and won the steroided A-rank fight against our rival. I think Colonel Sanders is perfectly fine with usurping the legend that is AC. Tesla's not, though. Tesla's just kind of here.
That's what I'm talking about.
I keep looking at this when I don't need to look at it.
You loved it. What can I say? Yeah, the other thing we could do is we could put somebody to sleep.
And do what?
Start working on another guy.
Honestly, money has not been an issue in this game. Like, I've just kind of haphazardly been spending money, and I have yet to have any issues. So I'm not too worried about keeping a monster in store for emergencies or anything.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about them
Not dying or being fused, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fuse them away.
Yeah, but I mean, do we really want to fuse like any of these two guys together?
Yeah.
Like two of these three? Like what?
Like you don't think a Baku subbreed would look alright? Or we can plant subbreed on something? Or if the monster doesn't even have that kind of subbreed, it just becomes its regular form, we can still keep the cool image and they give the awesome stats.
I just didn't think that you necessarily wanted to do these particular... Like, there's so many other monsters that we haven't fiddled with.
Well, you merge them for the stats, really.
I get that, but I mean, at the same time, it's like... We're not going to want to merge their Baku and our plant together to come up with...
No, not...
Baku plant or plant Baku.
No, well, also, they're completely different builds. We would merge an intelligence monster with the plant in in hopes of achieving another intelligence-based monster.
Right.
We wouldn't merge the Baku and the plant to have a plant Baku, and suddenly he's a sneezing beast.
Again, my point is that maybe we're near the point where we should retire, like poor tanky guy over here.
Oh yeah, probably. He's getting pretty
and
close.
start working on his real replacement.
His successor, which would probably be like a golem or maybe an armadillo if we find one.
If we can get... Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you want, we can spend the next half hour trying to find a Modillo disc. We also have the Mochi doll, so I guess theoretically we could like use the Mochi doll, mix him with something, and then we have a really tanky Mochi build with soft body, which apparently.
If you really want to,
I really don't.
You can. Otherwise, I figure we just like look through the other stuff that we already have.
All right, sure, let's do that.
I don't know. I feel like what left is for Derek here. He's not gonna probably make rank C. He just rank S. He's probably doesn't have much left in him. Flame CUP? That sounds rough. This is a sweet battlefield, though.
You're worried about the battlefield when you have Francesca right here. She was in the Monster Hunter Advanced games. I know you don't know that. That's okay. She was in both of the Advanced games as the announcer. And, like, she was always talked about for being super pretty in those games. Every time she'd visit your ranch. Like, your helper would always be like, oh, hi, how's it going? You look pretty. And she'd be like, yeah, thank you. By the way, here's $800 for killing this random monster that could have injured your monster. Team Robot versus Gross. Like, they're fish, but they're gross.
I'm down.
For which, what?
This is awesome.
They're disgusting.
I didn't say they weren't disgusting. I'm saying this is awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's how you get it.
Yep.
Okay.
So the fish's stats are that. This is Kung Fu stats. Kung Fu slightly faster.
Please don't call him Kung Fu.
I...
His name is Fly High. They're two different guys.
His name is Fly High. That's actually a sweet name. I love that.
Get out of here. Oh, didn't kill it. Shame to you.
Dead. You cannot escape. We're fine. Oh, I forgot this existed.
It didn't matter.
Wait. Okay, now it didn't matter. Wait. Aha! Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just like do this and win now. There we go.
He's such a dork.
Team Shiro versus Team Breaker. Man, it actually would have been kind of cool if I had a robot / Zan team. Instead, we're fighting a Garu and a duck.
This is gonna be a scary team. Ducks can be scary, my guy.
Yeah, they have really powerful moves, but they don't. The
They're
AI
just
does
so
not build
dumb
for
looking.
them.
They're just so stupid looking.
That's actually a really cool looking Garu.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking something similar.
They have the same stats.
Pretty much.
I like the drastic change between Buttercup and AC. Yeah, Buttercup has next to no HP compared to AC because of phonograph specifically. Your brains are mine! Your brains are mine again!
What a reckoning. Can you imagine you're just like standing there like, alright guy, let's do this, let's throw down, let's fight. And then he like jumps on your head and rips out your brain?
Well, alright, that's over now.
That is such an unfair thing that they do.
Look, the AI has all the same things that we do. They're just bad at it.
There we go, sky fisting again. Bam!
Alright, champions forever.
Alright, so I guess after this next tournament with Buttercup, we can go to the shrine and take a look.
Every time I see that fall, I think I read fail. I have to stop and read it again. I'm like, no, we just won.
Do you have new things yet? Oh my god. I keep finding old documents, but they're not tablets.
No, he doesn't have new things. Looks like everyone's reasonably full, except for the... Thanks a lot, jerk.
What?
You
Oh,
yawned, and
yeah.
then I instantly wanted to yawn.
I was doing a good job of not yawning.
Ooh,
this is a
I know what
competition.
else I need to do while we're... A little bit of a...
Oh, is the Visley the place that has Francesca's the thing? That makes sense. Yeah, it is. Alright. Alright, Buttercup, you got this. Just don't get countered. There's a Raiden Golem? Looks pretty cool. Oh my god, alright. So double final guns. Oh my god, no! No! Okay.
Alright, this is like the most badass golem ever.
Yeah, it's a Raiden Golem. It's sweet.
It has to be insanely powerful.
God, I was about to be so pissed.
Now I saw that he like final gutsed you and then clubbed you.
Final Guts me twice.
Oh, he double guts?
Yeah.
That's cool, I didn't see that.
Oh man, I was about to be livid. Alright, my next opponent forfeited. So, here we are. They're fighting Baxter.
Now available Twitch gift cards.
Woo! Those would actually be kind of sweet.
It's kind of cool.
Alright, cool, GG.
Skyfisting! We want a melon. That seems like a lot of work for a melon.
I mean, we only won 2 fights, and only one of them was actually a fight. Alright, well, that should be all Buttercup's fighting for a while. Oh my god. Anyway, we've got one that has Sanders doing the fight real quick. Everyone's resting, apparently, too. Probably not correct. What about you? Tired enough. You can probably stand and be training. You're tired. You can train. Same day. Sleep. Same day. There we go.
I think you have turned the corner on controlling the team management here.
I'm figuring it out. It still takes forever, and I wish the feeding would not, like, actually take forever, but that's okay. The process is going by faster.
I love the animation when specifically when the Naga just like grabs the food out of your hand. It's like wham, fine. Then he's like fist. Like that was great. It's just I don't know why, but I find it to be absolutely hilarious.
That's right. I like the plants one a lot for that very same reason. Mostly because it's a plant. Alright, you're good. You're pretty hungry. Oh god damn it!
Hey, remember how I just gave you a compliment about not being shitty?
Yep,
Take it all back.
that's fair. Alright, have watermelon. I have 36 of these things.
Are you gonna kiss his boo-boos now also?
Yep. What a good boy.
He's like, no, you yelled at me, you bad man!
You can even have a silver coin. I also really need to like sell some of this shenanigans. Alright, to the weekend.
Alright, Sanders. Let's do it. I think this is the official. Yep. This is what Sanders into B.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, so he's dodged both our attacks so far. I didn't dodge that one, and he's been injured. And now things got real. Okay. That is not the one who's supposed to be countering. I don't care if it worked. It's not supposed to be what I do.
Yeah, but he seems to counter more reasonably often.
He does. But if we miss, it's a guaranteed hit, and I can't let that happen because we die.
Right.
It's too great of a risk. Although, if counter turns out to be based off speed, then maybe my life has been a lie. Because he does hit a lot of counters, but we also don't have a very large sample size. Oh, he quit. Okay.
Oh yeah, an ant would be sweet too.
Yeah,
I don't know,
let's
man.
see.
I'm so mad still that there's no Monster Rancher, like for Android.
Right, a mobile Monster Hunter game that would make complete sense.
Yeah.
Like, for the same reason that there should be a Child Garden. I know it means nothing to you, but there should absolutely be a Child Garden. For the
Well, I'm
mobile
just, I would put it up on the emulator and I would stream the DS version,
phone.
or I'd record videos for it or something.
Sure. I mean, the DS one's pretty good. I like how you learn moves in the DS one, because you play like a little board game. And then, like, your stats go up by a lot.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Poor guy. Looks like he had a stroke.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I always feel bad for his family. Every time we see him. We need to do some pretty serious cleaning. Trying to motivate to get stuff cleaned up in here is hard. And gone. So much of this office is like random crap storage. It needs to just go.
Alright, there we go. All the...
Alright, so we got our guy to the next level. We're in good shape. Do we want to try...
Yeah, why not? Sounds fun.
Do we want to freeze
I want to save.
Duder face here? Poor Derek. Let's see if we want to... where we want to make our decisions. So, what is Derek's stats looking like? Do you not just save?
Yeah, this is versus data.
Okay.
Now we can have him in a tournament.
Alright, so his lives are so-so, his powers
Decent.
so-so.
It's not as good as Buttercup's power,
His
but
defense is huge.
he's just pretty much got good bulk going on.
Yeah.
And then he's way more physical than he is intelligent.
He's only 3 years old.
Yeah, but he also fainted twice in the dungeon. That's why he's old.
Yeah.
And AC fainted once as well, which is why I'm really surprised the Buttercup is actually older than AC. I guess Nagas just may have shorter lifespans than plants.
Probably. Some plants live a long time. They live a long time. So what do we... Oh, we gotta freeze a guy first, don't we?
Yeah, we gotta go to the weekend. Alright, that's what I figured, but I wanted to see, because I saw the option there and didn't remember how it worked.
So what do we kind of... Do we want to try to continue to have a tanky-esque build?
I think it's good to have the variants. And I mean, that's what Tesla was kind of trying to be, but Tesla's just kind of been bad. I say that even though Tesla hasn't lost that much. So I guess theoretically we could have Tesla be our tanky build, just in general. But that's what Derek's been. That's what his stats are. They lean to defense. I feel like it'd be a bit of a waste not to have his son carry on his stats like that.
Okay, well, Rhino Roller, Tiger, and Zoom are the three... Oh, it's called Rhino Roller on this. Are the three other ones that you can ride.
Oh, for the ride thing, specifically. I forgot about that.
But it's held ride high speed. So maybe they're just fast to drive around?
Yeah, they would be speedier. Look, I'm not too concerned about specifically the ride thing in adventuring.
I wasn't either. I'm putting it out there as a thing to look for if we...
And
it was replacing Derek.
Like, it would have been important until I realized that basically all it did was give me a little shortcut to a room that I'm going to explore anyway.
Yeah.
So I would rather much have her like fly through the pit or swim across the pit.
Yeah, unfortunately, flies are...
We have to get a Beaklin if that were to happen, which would be alright if we found a cool subtype. Look up the Antlins because we still have the Power Ranger.
You want just their build data?
No, they only dirt search apparently. That's a shame. They're at the very top.
Oh,
yeah, they only have dirt search, which is a bit of a shame.
I thought you wanted their like build stats.
I forget that retires freeze. That's such a bad wording.
Because I do really like the idea of the Antlin as well.
Mm-hmm. And Antlins are cool. They got some cool shenanigans. I don't know if they'd make good for a tank build. I feel like they'd be better as like the descendant to Colonel Sanders and like be offensive and speedy.
Let me see if there's a
from book. What do we got? Let's see. So we have the Dino, which is the Monster Rancher 1 variant of the Zoom. That's why he looks weird. We got some dogs. We got some cats.
There's
We can make a second Derek.
There is an Antlin Joker mix.
Ooh.
Called the Blackus.
Blackus.
It's a quote-unquote growth type is late bloomer strong.
Okay,
so... And it's 10 out of 12 guts regeneration. Its stat gains... I have not completely figured out how to interpret this.
Oh, he actually doesn't have that much speed and has a good bit of bulk, actually. Maybe this would be a good descendant for Derek. Yeah, we could look at the Antlin Joker build as well. One of the Antlin Rangers, a team of superheroes, big and strong. Loves to eat and be scatterbrained, but the team loves him anyway.
And then the yellow they're considering normal growth rate.
It's probably fine. Let's see. Oh, we do have an armadillo.
Thought we did.
I don't remember having one. So this would also... Yeah, looking at his stats, he's not very accurate, which sucks. But I mean, he would make a good tank build for Derek. And we have the Assassin Ripper.
I thought we had a... Do we not have a roller? Oh, we just have the half one, right?
I think so. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, wait. Here's one. Oh, it was a dragon one, even.
It does not look very appealing,
Well,
stat-wise.
Well, again, we can change up its look as well. But yeah, no, he's speedy-ish in offensive. So, again, better for replacing Sanders if the day ever comes.
Yeah.
And Kilodin. I'm kind of in between doing either the Armadillo or Antlin Yellow. I mostly just like Antlins in general, and I'm more curious
Do we want
about
to just assemble the other Antlin and see if we can put it together?
the Joker one.
Yeah, like build a Joker and then build this and see if we can.
Sure, see what it looks like.
Yeah, look at the stats together. It
And
should
then-
turn into an entry regardless,
Right,
and then we can look at it.
and then we will have 3 Joker variants that we decide we like. We went from
Joker is such a strong, like, style. I guess is what I'm trying. Like, it's.
That's fine.
Like, I also really like the mushroom hat Joker. I thought that was sweet too.
2. All right. Name him. Excellent choice. What would you like to name your Pokemon? That sounds great. Yo, if I dude, he's kind of jumpy. Did you happen to catch his name? Okay then. Alright, freeze.
Get in there. Get in your cage.
Alright, now we gotta go back to the shrine and make a Joker so that we can freeze said Joker. And then... Nope. Also, we have a lot of stones. I forgot about those.
We can look at the stones.
Look. We'll look at Joker Antlin variant first.
I can't believe we found a Joker.
That's really stupid. I was about to say the same thing.
It's probably where I got. Probably was reading your mind again. Just said it out loud. Man, it would make speedrunning this game much easier, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, alright everybody, I'm gonna pull out this disc at random. Oh, a Joker! I guess this will be our monster. Wreck through the game.
If this game wasn't the slowest Monster Hunter game in existence, then yeah.
Well, then you just like never have more than one monster. You just like slash. I guess you lose the team battle, so you probably definitely want to have at least 2 monsters.
Yeah, the boss fights would be really tricky.
You're like, I will make a team of 3 Jokers.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if like Phonograph is one of
and
the
a gel.
earliest things.
Two
And
Jokers in a gel.
Oh no, searching would be good for speedrunning. Alright, let's combine.
I feel like you have to.
I mean, they're just chests. They don't give you that good of things.
Yeah,
This one?
maybe.
And this one. Grant us this one. The Blackest. It's got good stats all around. So at least genetically it's pretty solid. Oh, okay.
It's the Black Power Ranger.
It's basically Black Power Ranger.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm kind of there. We have to like take a better look at the.
Oh, we fused it. I said I didn't want it, and it defused him.
Oh, it's perfect.
Okay, well,
Now you can consider. Do we want to give it a Power Stone?
I did. Now we know that. Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna look at our other options.
Well, we have the saucers too.
Yeah, we should definitely look at those.
So 2 beast stones and 2 fancy stones. So let's see, regenerate beast monsters and fanciful monsters.
Oh, let's hit them.
Alright, fancy stone. It's a 3 dudes.
Pass.
This is a new type of monster. Congratulations on recording the. Oh! It doesn't even do the thing. Oh, that's so amazing. I loved it.
That's much better.
Such good design. Alright, beast stone. Gives us a Tiger Joker variant.
That's kind of cool.
Alright, then the other beast stone gives us Derek. Okay. Thanks, game. And then a Suezo Nessie. And we already have it, apparently. So we got 2 repeats and a 3 dudes.
I wonder if they're when they're generated. Like, are they generated when you get them, or are they generated when you look at them
The monsters?
on the discs? That's kind of that's a little bit disturbing.
Yeah. Alright. So we also have Pixies. But they're not great for a bulky, power-based thing.
No.
I already have a Buttercup. Now we have 3 dudes.
I like them in like looking at them theory, but I would be very like that would bother me.
I don't remember how bulky these things could be, but no, they would already be alright.
You could
yep.
make the other guy, I guess.
Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to look at was the Modillo. So let's do this one and combine them with a few things and see what we get.
Like the Joker. Is there a Joker Modillo?
Oh, I've never seen Modillo before. I wonder if Modillo's in DS, because I know DS came after this game. Because DS added at least 1 new variant of monster that I got a lot of, and it was pretty good. I don't know if Modillo was in the game. I don't remember ever seeing one. Alright, we'll take it. Ah.
Devil Eye Modillo is Ant Modillo.
Well, we have an Ant-Man and an Antlin.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's percentages like 8 out of 8 for power, but then other power things are like all the Modillos are out of 8, but like some of the other monsters are out of 10 or out of 12, and I don't understand what the.
Oh, apparently not. There's an Antlin Armadillo, not an Armadillo Antlin. Okay, that makes sense. Hold on.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Gatan.
Nope.
What is this? Gatan? Is that not the ant people?
No, Gaiden's not the ant people. Gaiden is the Darwin that we had in Monster Hunter 3. That's a Gaiden. He flies with the wet ears. There you go. Wet ears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got him confused. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's an Antlin. Alright,
What is Derek with any of those things formed together?
let's find out.
Like the armor guy, right?
Derek plus Modillo equals nothing. Great. Although
Lame.
those are some solid stats though for merge.
Lame.
Okay, so now combine. We have.
The Joker with the thing, right?
Oh, you want to combine Joker with Modillo? I think I already did that and didn't work.
What's Joker with Derek do?
Joker with Derek. We get nothing.
Lame.
Derek, you gotta merge with something. Come on,
I'd like
here.
to see like this giant Joker dog and be like, raw.
Alright. Derek Modillo, come on. Dogdillo, let's go. Damn it. Derek, you literally fused with nothing.
Lame.
Alright, well, I guess while we're here, let's see what happens if we combine the Dillo with the cat. Oh, okay. Nothing. God, alright.
I think those Dillos like to do anything. We can't like purify it either by putting 2 of them together, right? No. Which you should be able to do.
I agree. Alright. From book, let's see. What do you think a Modillo can combine with? Do you
Well, I
think
said the big-eared guy apparently goes with Ripper, but it says it's calling it Late Bloom Week.
Well, that's fine, because we're going to merge it with the Derek at the end of it anyway.
Mochi,
Combine-
late bloomer strong.
We can make a mochi.
Sounds disgusting.
Well, okay, we make a mochi to combine with Modelo to make a Modelo mochi. Oh, just to have. See,
But here, let's do this really quick.
look at its move.
Look at its moves.
Trait boost, hardhead, King's Fist.
So power, int,
With
power,
blast.
int, power. So it looks like this is a strength build.
Life damage. C. D. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's good. It definitely wants strength. Let's see, what are its other subtypes that we have here? Medilla
They don't
Ripper,
have very
Medilla
many
Guy.
listed.
Yeah, there's Medilla Rhino Roller right here, so we can do that.
The Rhino tank.
Well, we just combine him with.
If that's what you want to try.
Might as
I mean,
well.
I thought it looked cool.
Well, I was just wanting to see the combination between Medilla and something else. You know, you looked at the Rhino Roller, I'm like, I feel like these two would go together.
I feel like we looked at them before, though. But
Not together, they'd be in the book.
No, they're not for us. They were in like the monster.
Oh wait, you're
out in
right.
the jungle.
No, wait a minute. I think the Medilla we have is already naturally part Rhino Roller.
Is it a Rhino tank?
I think it actually is already a Medilla Rhino Roller. Now that my brain thinks about it.
No, it's a high roller.
Yep,
Nope, it's a
Rhino tank.
Lame.
Good job, me. And Medilla Beaklin, and then Medilla.
Do we have a
A Beaklin of some kind?
the big eared guy?
We do not have a guy. No.
Do we have a Nessie base?
Yeah. We
Try
have-
that. Call it a hunch. I'll speak it into power.
If that works. I mean, we got the Joker disc, so like crazier things have happened.
I can't believe that Joker didn't like combine with it either to be awesome.
Joke. Yeah, that actually is kind of weird. Saying it. Most of the other newer monsters combined with Joker.
I think the idea that Joker is like just a very popular monster.
I want to say this is how you spell hunch, but I also have no clue. I don't know if it has a T in there or not. I've never seen the word hunch in word form before.
I'd have a t sound in it, right? Would it be hunch?
Well, TCH is the ch sound.
No.
Hunch.
See, this is where spelling is dumb.
Yes, I agree. Alright, now we get to permanently retire Boo, finally, after all these years.
Get out of here! Stupid cat, doll, scary thing. No, gross.
Alright, combine!
Too scary.
Alright. This one, a hunch. With this one, gives us nothing. Alright.
Lame.
It's alright. We've got a few more things that we can try. So a hunch plus Joker equals nothing.
Lame.
Granted, I'm pretty sure Nessie's have been around since the... Actually, were they? No, because they had the whales in Monster Rancher 2 instead. So I think Nessie's may have been introduced in 3.
I feel
Wow.
like they've been around a long time.
Alright, Nessie Antlin. Nope. Your hunch is wrong.
Much honorable Suckapoo. Yeah, I feel like we just haven't, explored enough shenanigans. That guy is so creepy.
I don't remember us getting that one. I forgot about this. That's a sick one.
It is, but it's not like what we're looking for, I don't think.
At all. But the 3 dudes, though.
So creepy.
Oh, that's cute.
We make our scary Joker guy. Check out his stats, I guess. For those of you starting to join us, we're spending the last little bit of the stream here, trying to figure out our original monster, named after my brother Derek on his birthday, is getting out there to the point where he's a little too old, and we need to like.
Yep, so we are looking for monsters that simultaneously look cool and fit the build of Tanky. And
Yeah, so we can retire Derek by combining him with another monster
Yep.
to power up the stats for a different monster.
And preferably the monster would be physical, but I guess it's not really a requirement.
I feel like we want it to be though.
Yeah, it'd be
All right,
nice.
so what is that thing called again?
This one, it's a suzerain.
Suzerain.
Yeah, so it was S-U-Z-U.
Yeah,
Alright, you got it?
yeah. It's called a Whiz Ring. I'm already in for Whiz Rings. Unfortunately, it's called a Late Bloomer Week. Let's take a look at their powers. Power, int, int. Oh, gross.
Oh, hold on a minute. Because Pokeren's got the power and it's life damage A. So that's good. It's actually really solid. Additionally, we have life damage A on his other power move, which is Hat Attack, although they're both short. Actually, all of his good power moves are short.
He's only got 4 power moves.
And they're all short. Wow, okay.
I just think it looks cool as all.
That's unfortunate. Alright, let's combine some stuff. Alright, what did Suzerain combined with?
Joker, for example, is the one.
Suzerain combines with Joker. I just kind of want to see what it looks like. That sounds awesome.
We saw when we battled one. Wizard Ring.
Ring. I do remember seeing something like, oh yeah, it looks like a Suzerain Joker combination. I do remember saying that. I don't remember what it looks like.
Oh, yeah. It's got the skull hat, which was awesome. Which is what I was like, oh.
That does look really cool. What in a dribble monster? Well, take it home with it. I mean, yes, but only because I want to get rid of fusion space.
I wonder if these are accurate then. Like, did they go through and do all the combinations together? Or are there other ones out there that they didn't log?
They probably didn't log all of them, but they've probably data mined a lot of it.
Overview. Power, 2 out of 5. Life, 2 out of 5. Int, 4 out of 5. Defense, 4 out of 5. Accuracy, 3 out of 5. Speed, 3 out of 5.
So it's a defensive monster, that's it? It's defensive and intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not surprised.
Again, I don't understand how they determine some of these stats, I guess.
And data mining.
Alright, so what do we have? Do we just combine Derek with the ant and move on then?
Just use Power Ranger?
Power, yeah, to just like boost the Power Ranger.
I mean, I like Power Ranger.
Alright, we want to use an item.
I think we've got it.
We've got a bunch of items.
No, it's just the stones. So Tough Stone with higher defense. Life Stone for just life. Why is it Tough Stone, not the Death Stone then? I
Was that okay? Before we actually pull the trigger on this,
don't know.
yeah, this was a power defense thing, right?
Yeah.
And then the yellow was
It was Late Bloomer strong, if I remember correctly.
no,
that one was
normal.
growth type. Normal.
Body trait, hard skin,
Which is good.
and power 7 out of 8, life 5 out of 8. Int is crap, which is fine. Defense is 7 out of 8. Guts is 10 out of 12. So like,
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
it seems fine to me.
Yeah, I'd use it.
The question is, do we want the yellow one, or do we want to make a dark one and then put him in?
The dark one.
Oh, what do you mean? Dark. Oh, that's right. I forgot we had the dark one.
We don't have a dark one. We
We
combine
have,
with the Joker.
We have the Joker antler. Do you want the Joker antler, or do you want the?
That's what I'm asking you. I like the color yellow personally, but I thought the other guy looked ridiculously awesome.
They both look really cool. I think I would probably prefer the yellow antler, if only because we already have 2 Joker subbreeds.
Okay.
Alright, and then
What? Oh,
we have the Gel and the Colonel Sanders are both Joker subbreeds.
the gel doesn't really count. Okay, that's fine. All right, so Tough Stone or Life Stone?
I'm thinking Tough Stone. Then our stats become okay. I mean, compared to what we started out with, it is better. It's 60
It's a
more
lot of
defense.
power too.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Sounds good. Plus, I remember seeing the yellow antler and be like, dude, this thing is awesome, and I love it. It's a Power Ranger. It's great.
Yeah, but I feel like the black one was also like we both were really excited for it too.
Alright, that's true. Yeah. Alright, now we gotta name him.
Should we find like the original yellow Power Ranger?
I mean, go for it. Trini Kwan.
Or is that the actual name of the?
That's probably the actor who played.
No,
Oh,
her real name is this.
Thui Trang. Alright, so Trini Kwan then.
So you want it Trini or you want it Quan? Quan's probably a fine name.
Yeah, Kwan fits more with the Monster Hunter theme. Alright, so we have Kwan, Derek's daughter.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot.
Now
they
in
made
the movie,
I forgot they made a movie.
oh, the movie's so good. I really enjoy the movie. I watch it every once in a while. The movie one is also Trini, but it's by a girl named Becky G. The girl's pretty smoking.
Oh, you have screws. Cool. Take your finest screws.
Oh, delicious.
I would probably only need 10. Or, like, my AC and Buttercup will probably die before I run out of the food now.
Alright, so back to the ranch and then set up the training for what's his name and then call it a morning.
I think so.
I think so too. So my plan is to eat, break my fast,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna come back downstairs. I'm gonna do a watch party, I think, for the first episode of Enterprise.
Ooh.
And while I'm doing the watch party for Enterprise, watch party will be over here. My plan is to also get my TR cache cleaned out on Samus to be ready to TR Samus later tonight. So for people who are interested in stuff like that, that is my current plan. Now, I believe, and I'm not 100% sure, but I believe if you would like to join me for the watch party via Twitch, you need to be an Amazon Prime subscriber. However, I believe that you'll be able to like listen and do stuff through the Discord channel if you can't watch but you still want to be part of the stream.
We may have chosen poorly.
So I'm gonna put a link to the Discord here.
Quan dislikes battle.
That's okay, he'll get used to it.
Alright.
So if you'd like to join us on the Discord channel, this might be a good time to click that button and partake in some of that goodness. Otherwise, what I'm going to go ahead and ask everyone to do is to consider becoming a Patreon. Patreon.com/Samus. As little as $1 a month is a great way to help support the stream. And Patreon is a company, even though I think they make a lot of weird and political decisions, they're 95% of the money that you donate goes to the person that you'd like to support. So if you donate $1, I will get 95 cents of that, And I feel like that's a pretty reasonable rate of return. There are some other perks, like voting rights and stuff like that for people who are Patreons. But I feel like that is a pretty easy way to support the stream for a pretty minimal cost. However, I still realize there is a financial cost to that. So if you'd like to help the stream out for free, please go over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SamUscarobo, and interact with some of those videos, watch them. Obviously subscribe to the channel, stuff like that. That's a great way to help us out for free.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, there's a couple of pretty interesting videos on the YouTube channel right now. If you're into Dungeons & Dragons Online, I just put out a new build video last night on my tutorial build that I use. And I kind of walk through the entire process and my thought process of leveling about it. I go really into detail, so I feel like that's a good watch if you're interested in the like Wizard Inquisitive build. And then also last Friday, the wife and I did a stream where we played Fortune Street. I feel like that was a pretty fun video too. So check those things out. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys like in an hour for the live show. And then we'll take another break, and we'll come back and start our TR later this evening. Anything else?
I would like to point out, Fire Punch and Scissors are the exact same. Like life damage C, guts damage E, crit rate E, XE D, C, E, E, D. This is 27 guts. Fire Punch is 17 guts. Fire Punch also adds the Palsy effect. This adds nothing. And on top of that, we have King's Fist, which means Fire Punch does additional damage. So there's zero reason to use Scissors.
Okay.
Zero. And I just wanted to point that out real quick. That move is pointless and it's stupid and shouldn't exist.
Well, I'm sure it's good for other builds.
Nope. Literally nothing. It is strictly worse in every way.
But
Because it's more expensive and does the same thing.
But the fire one can't change its focus.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had like multiple instances of like water lore or something, you could turn the other one into water lore or magic lore, and maybe it would
have a slight boost, but still would not palsy or have the benefit of King's Fist.
Correct. But what I'm saying is if you had multiple instances of a magic lore or fire lore or something, maybe that would kick in.
I think they stack though. But you do get to put one on them, where Fire Punch probably can't change.
Yeah, Fire Punch can't change. So
fair enough.
Like, you're paying for that extra flexibility. I don't know if it's good or if it works out, but it's fine. Also, RIP Derek.
Yep, Derek is officially retired and has given us a daughter.
You will, you'll live onwards in my brother's heart. All right. With that, everybody, I'm going to get some food. Remy, get some food also.
Oh, so hungry.
All right. Peace, everybody. We'll see you next time. Toodles.
Doodles.